Well, good morning, good night, or good afternoon, viewers, depending on your time zone. And this is Failboat's YouTube, and this is also Failboat's coverage of the 13W01A snapshot of 1.5. And this is the third part of it, being the redstone part. I am going to talk to you guys about all of the new redstone things that have been added in this snapshot, except for the redstone chest. I already went over that last video. There are certain things I won't go over in its entirety because they're a work in progress. Actually, only one thing, which I'll say in a second. But, yeah. So right here is our first thing. We got right here some, what are these called, actually? These are daylight sensors. Basically, as you can see, daylight. If it's day, it produces a constant signal. So let's see what happens when I don't know, toggle it to, rain. Let's just see what happens. Come on. Work. Come on, it's okay. You can do it. Of course, now it doesn't work. It actually may be because it's directly daylight. It's like direct sunlight right now. So if I do like time set 8,000. Will that do it? No, okay, I'm just derping around. Look, time set 16,000. Okay, as you can see, clearly, whenever it turns nighttime, at least, it should work for the rain. It worked like every single time up to this. What's up with that? Ooh-wee, what's up with that? Aw. But yeah, when you do, like, time set, let's do 12,000, which I think, yep, that's just dark enough for it to actually update. Here, let me do something a little bit earlier so you can see the difference here. Okay. Where is the... As it's getting darker... Oh, yeah, you can see my new character there. We'll see him later. But see, as it gets darker, you can see, actually, I could probably show you right here. Redstone strength. This is a new thing in the new snapshot. There's redstone strength now. And the first thing to utilize this is the daylight detector. There will be more stuff for that later, including glitchy pigs. Glitchy swine. But this is the first instance of it. See right here? It just lost enough power. Now it's a bit brighter. So look, as you can see, right here, it's going to get brighter. And then it gets darker a lot faster. Now, if we were to do something like time set 9,000. Not as bright. You see that? Because later in the day. If I were to do something like 11,000, all of a sudden it's a lot darker. And that's because it won't go nearly as long as it would if it was time set like 0, like what I have it set to. Now, you're probably wondering also what these are. These, I don't know the complete part about these guys, but these are redstone comparators. I think that's how they're pronounced. One thing I noticed is that they are instant repeaters. Yes, we now have instant redstone, meaning no need for those ticks and everything. Instant redstone, so that's the first thing. Secondly, I'm gonna get some hate on this in a later date because people will comment on the video like, "How come you didn't know the update's been out for a year now?" But given the update's only been out for a few moments now, I don't know what that does. Apparently, you can right-click them and they produce a torch. I've tried every option on this side. I cannot figure out what that does. Maybe I'll do a later video on it if it's a really relevant thing. Although I don't think it's that relevant. Watch there be someone who makes every single thing possible with that with that single thing. But yeah, right here we have redstone blocks. These things have been wanted in the game since very early Minecraft. What these do, these are basically, well, they're basically redstone torches, but in addition to this, they can be pushed around by pistons. Oh, and also this is a bug. Don't worry about that. That's an actual bug. I don't get why it does that. It's a bit odd. But yeah, that's the thing. It's a bug. Bug! But, as you can see right here, I can just flick the piston, and it turns on the lamp. So that's definitely awesome. By the way, this is not a Team Rocket base. That is meant to be redstone, not Team Rocket. I realized that as I was making it. Team Rocket. Oh my. No, it's Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. That's what it is. Couldn't remember the Team Rocket theme for a second. Oh, God. But in here, we have some redstone stuff, including the new work-in-progress hopper block, I think it's called. Including it even comes with its own WIP frame, or even a dim frame. It's a dim frame, lol. But these, right here, these are hoppers. I'm going to be going more over these when they're complete. Right now they share a cauldron texture, which is interesting, in anvil and everything. But they're complete enough for me to show you this. This right here is a minecart a minecart with a chest. Well, these things are like piping. Like, when you right-click them, you can see item hopper. You know, you have 5 inventory slots, just in case things overflow. What overflows? Watch this, with my bowls. So, this chest in here has 2 stacks of slime balls. If I do this, oh, pfft. Woo! There we go. If I do that, it now has a bowl. That is because it is actually filtering the items through there, in there. This works with something right above it. And, well, if it's connected, yeah, like that. All you have to do to connect them is just place one next to each other. And it works pretty well. It's just like piping. It works well. It's a bit awkward to throw it in sometimes, so they're gonna have to work on that a bit. But again, work in progress. But right here, if I do this with the new control Q thing to drop an entire stack, you can actually see it's slowly getting items because it's slowly getting items delivered to it through the piping, which is amazing. I love that so much. But in here, you have 2 slime balls. These are to show off these features. This right here is a golden pressure plate. These will not be activated, the golden and iron ones, by player usage or mob usage. You actually have to throw an item onto it. Now, singular items, not so good. But the more items you throw onto it, it actually gets a longer signal. Gold is for less items. You know, the less items you have, or not the less items, it doesn't require as many items to push the signal as far. Like, as you saw right there. Actually, you know what? Let's just drop an entire stack on it. Control Q. See, entire stack, all bright and ready. However, right here, say there's an entire stack on this, it only goes 2. Even with an entire 2 stacks, it only goes maybe 3 or 4. So yeah, this is definitely an interesting mechanic into the game. But don't forget, guys, this is all a snapshot. Things are subject to change. You don't need me to say that, because that's quite an obvious thing. And I think that's actually it for this snapshot. I can't really say that's it, because let's be honest, there's some awesome new stuff in here, and I cannot wait to see what people do redstone-wise. And I also can't wait to see what I do redstone-wise. I'm gonna be doing a lot of redstone minigame stuff with this stuff, and more stuff with this stuff. Oh god. But yeah, this was the Ishmael village that I was using in the 1.3 snapshot, I think. But yeah, I'll be doing more of this Ishmael village later. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed these little 3 videos. And yeah, tune in next time for more stuffs. Whatever comes up. Thank you all for watching. And see you around.